Good day to Jira, Yagunra, Gipeura, and all the chiefs, as well as my viewers and everyone who follows my page on storytelling. Please like, click, and also share. Once upon a time, there was a village called Yonaba. In Yonaba, a group of animals came together and decided to put up a farm. Now they were led by Watok, Libby the Watok. He led them to put up the farm. The other animals include the cow, the rhino, the horse, everybody. They all came together. In fact, that was the bigger animals and decided to put up the farm. Their aim was to provide sustenance for themselves and also extend to other people. So, what happened? While they were working on what to do, it so happened that some of the animals decided to bring, seeds, everything that was good for the development. So they really planted the seeds and whatever. It grew very well. They had cassava, they had yams and everything. So, fast forward, it was time for harvesting. And then the animals decided to outsmart each other. Some would run to the farm to take something. But if they noticed that they were dying, usually by the farm, they will get up a day and realize that a colleague of them has died early dawn. Unknown to them, the smarter ones wanted to go and fetch some of the food from the farm and then come and eat before they go for the general harvest. But anytime the fellow goes, a lot of them died before they came to a conclusion to go on a particular day and harvest. Upon reaching the farm, they thought that they should do some investigation because of the way their colleagues were dying around before they would enter. So, Monkey, who was their recce officer, they decided Monkey did the recce, he didn't see anything. They came together again, but they asked the fox because when they did the farm and it was getting to time for harvesting, they told fox to go and be in charge because they knew smaller rodents, would come and eat and all those things. So they thought it was one of them that were biting, the other bigger animals, but it turned out not to be so. So, on a careful examination, they laid seed for some time and they noticed that a python sprang up. And they said, wow, it looks like there's a python there. All of them came around because of their noise. Python stood up and was looking at them. And they were like, Mr. Python, we have seen you around. So, Bossary the Python, what really happened? And you are here. He said, oh, I've been here for quite a long time. Have you noticed our colleagues dying around? He said, yes, I noticed because I usually kill them. And they were like, what bad have they done? He said, usually while you were asleep, they sneak to a farm to come and take some of the prey. And I thought that it is not good. That's why I've been killing them. They were like, okay, in that case, you are not too wrong because they have become thieves. But we have come. All the other animals that you see here is a group of the animals that came together and put up the farm. We have come to harvest. We want to thank you for the very good job, meticulous job you have done here by keeping the gate for us. Even though we asked Fox to do so, Fox wasn't doing. So thank you very much. Can we now go in and harvest? He said, no. I have taken total control of the farm and you just cannot even take one thing. And they're like, how? And he said, this has been my abode. You didn't seek permission from me. So I thought the people who came and did it for me. And so that's why I prevent everybody. They said, no, that's not the case. He said, but you can't take anything. You have to go away. The animals went back home looking very sad. And they were not sure of what to do. So in the evening, Koko, the announcer's wife, went to the house of Buffalo to go and fetch some fire for them to prepare food. Then noticed that Buffalo and the rest of the bigger animals were sitting and just lamenting. So she got home and said, Nancy, do you know what happened? He said, no. I went to take this fire and I heard this information. Nancy said, If it is true that it's about their harvest, then Coco, we are in good business because in any case, I can go and manage my way through and we will get. So they really went. And thank you, I can see some people are enjoying the story. So they really went, and when they got to the place, they were like, he told them, look, I can assist you. And they were like, even we, the bigger animals, if you will see the python, Kengele the python, if you see Kengele the python, you will run away. And said, I can do something. They said, okay, if you can do that, will be good. We will give you a greater share of the farm. Because after all, he has prevented them from taking anything. So if somebody can help us to take something, why not? So Anansi went. And he put a long stick on his head, dressed like a scarecrow, and got to the farm. But while he was going, he took a drum along with him. So with the drum, he will drum. Duma, 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 kungwe, duma, 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 kungu, duma. Funi anu duma, kungu, duma, 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 kungwe, duma. Fututu anu duma, kungu, duma, 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 kungwe, duma. Mbi mumbisi mututu anu duma, 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 kungwe, duma. Then the python raised up, looked at him, and Python was like, hey, this is a terrible person. What his song is that if you bite me, you will die. Your father did so and died. Your mother beat me and died. All of them that came my way died. So if you come closer, you will die. So what he did was that he just went and stayed, watched Anansi harvested everything that he wanted and went away. Came the following day again, and then came and harvested. So Anansi got so much, and the animals were like, Anansi, can you now take us to the farm so that we can also harvest? Because if we are not careful, we won't get anything again. He took them to the farm, he was drumming, and then they harvested everything. When they were about going, the snake told them that, look, what you have done, you think Anansi has saved you. He has really saved you, but you are not, I'm not done with you people. I'll follow you individually and eat you up by swallowing you one by one. Henceforth, from today onwards, you will become my food. Thank you very much. That is the end of my story. Now, what do we find here? What we can see here is that the snake, instead of going to look for his own farm or his own food, he went to stay where he wanted to harvest where he didn't sow. Secondly, those also who held together to farm wanted to outsmart others. And you see what happened. Their end result is that they died. Because if you plan with somebody, you must execute with somebody and get the results together. Thirdly, intelligence is not by their height or might, it's just in the brain. Anansi, with his smaller brain, was able to lead the animals to conquer and take everything. Then also, today, if you see that the python comes, he comes in a very Nicodemus way and then attack. Before the animal realizes he has pulled it up and he will swallow. He is swallowing to replace the food that they took that he never got to eat. Thank you once again. I'm done. If it is true that it's about their harvest, then Coco, we are in good business because in any case, I can go and manage my way through and we will get. So they really went. And thank you, I can see some people are enjoying the story. So they really went, and when they got to the place, they were like, he told them, look, I can assist you. And they were like, even we, the bigger animals, if you will see the python, Kengele the python, if you see Kengele the python, you will run away. And said, I can do something. They said, okay, if you can do that, will be good. We will give you a greater share of the farm. Because after all, he has prevented them from taking anything. So if somebody can help us to take something, why not? So Anansi went, and he put a long stick on his head, dressed like a scarecrow.